Hi everybody, it's Melissa. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing good. I got my new planner that I was telling you guys about that has that new blush on the inside. The color is beautiful. You're gonna love it so much. So I'm not using it this month, but I've got it pretty much set up for next month. Although I may make some dashboards that match that color better because that color is just so perfect. But anyway, I'm even thinking this will be a good Christmas planner to go with all of the pinks and just the real girly pink decorations they have at Christmas time, and just do a whole thing planner like that. We shall see. But anyway, so it's got the cream Croco on the outside, and this looks different than my other cream Crocos. It's got a lot more shine. It feels better. It feels softer. The other ones I have feel kind of dry, but this feels really good, and it's very shiny. So if someone doesn't like shiny Croc, they would not like this one. It's definitely not matte, but I actually think it's very pretty, and it feels very good to the touch. Nice, huh? So anyway, let's open it up so you guys can see. This is it's blush nubuck. So it's kind of the leather's kind of got a suede feel to it. I would love to see them do this color in one of their Janet leathers. It would just be perfection. But anyway, let's look at it. And I hope to goodness this comes off well on camera, because it does have a slight, as you can see, this is lavender and lilac. It does have kind of a slight lilac undertone too, which, if you know me, you know that's my favorite color in the world. These are lilac, and it's almost blends into the color. I'm trying to make sure you're in frame and not getting too much glare off that light. But it's very, very soft. And I even got, this is the first time I have ever gotten a ring protector, and mainly because I'm familiar with this leather, because I have different colors of it in a couple of other planners, and it's so soft, it does get really indented into the leather part of it. So I put that in there. I mean, what else can you say? This is just beautiful. This is just one of the most beautiful colors I think VDS has ever had. I like it so well. I ordered a second one. Everyone's like, ah, Melissa. And I'm nervous of getting this color on the outside of a planner, because you can't clean this up like you do, the TN leather or this Croc leather. So I felt like if I kept it on the inside that I wouldn't destroy it as quickly. That's my hope. So this other one I ordered, I have been wanting a really nice white planner for a long time, and they're very hard to find. Very hard. So the only white color that, unless you get on a wait list or some stuff, the only white color that VDS has is the Napa. It's a Blanco Napa. And it's very white. It's like a stark white. I had it on one of my planners, the very first one I ever purchased, on the inside, and I did not like it as an inside color at all. Did not like it. But what I did with this one, I ordered it. I'm going to get it on the outside. So the outside will be white, and the interior will be this. And I think that's going to be pretty beautiful. Very beautiful. That may even be the one I use for, Christmas, and do pink Christmas trees and, snowflakes and all of that. That'd be pretty. So anyway, I'm just going to give you a quick flip through. Like I say, this may not be the final thing. I'm always changing stuff in and out as far as deco goes throughout the month. I just do that. So I may go in, and even though it looks really nice, I may make some stuff like this on my Cricuts, and for this color specifically. We shall see. I may do that today after I get through doing this video. So anyway, you see all my pretties, my ollie clocks, my clip, my bows, and then this is a little planner card. Got the little girl in it. I think that's cute. And these are some I made from clip art that I got off of Etsy. I got 2 big bundles of clip art, one with the lilac tones and then another one with the pink tones. This is one I ordered from off Etsy as well. And this came with that same bundle. My little pink, she's actually supposed to be for autumn. The little pink unicorn. She's supposed to be drinking apple cider or something, and I'm just like, nah, she's me and she's drinking coffee. And I have a couple of these that I put in the different planners just because I like this design so much. Pretty. And then here is an old budget from last month, I think, but this one's clean, so I'm going to use it this coming month as well. And then here is my calendar that keeps track of all my different bills I have throughout the month. This came from the clip art that was pink in theme, but it's also got all these beautiful greens. I think that's pretty. There's a calendar for, I think this is August. Again, this would just be for my bills. And then I use this from Creative Tidbits. I love this because I just do one paycheck at a time on it, and that keeps me, you know, my head above water. And this is just different payoff things. And then here we go to my medical. So I need to cover that up for the most part. This is my medical section. And I have a lot of different kinds of things in here. Trackers and information, medication information, insurance information, all of that stuff I have in here. And doctor's appointments. I've got some notes I've got to put in there today because I had a doctor appointment this morning. And the beautiful dream catcher, so pretty. There's more for doctor visits because I have so many of them every month. Blood pressure tracker, and then I have a lot of these in here, and I will do all of my symptom trackers, my habit tracker, my what's another one I do? Mood tracker. All of those I will use these to make those with. And then this is just one I made recently. I thought was really pretty. More appointments. Another vellum. And conditions, some of my medical conditions. And medications. Beautiful butterflies. I make those off Canva, by the way. And this I can't really show you either because this has got sensitive information in it. So, ooh, there we go. But look at that. I love this. And this is kind of, honestly, this is lilac and it's almost the same color as this blush. It really matches well. So I may have to put that up toward the front. Let's see. Okay. Boop. Another one of my pretty vellums. And then this, again, came off the clip art. So pretty. And I have my cloth and paper essentials dividers in this. I may change that out as well. We'll see. Another one from... See, I make vellums as well as dashboards with these. I just love doing that kind of stuff. Another one from the clip art. Some dailies. I made these off Canva, and these are old, out of date cloth and paper ones. So I just go up and put the date, you know, blank it out with a sticker or something, so you can still use them. They're too nice to let go to waste. More clip arts. More clip art. This I made on Canva, and then I put a Happy Planner sticker right there. It says you matter in this world. The year. Another pretty. And this is, see, now this is pink. Now, doesn't the blush look closer to a lavender or a lilac? I think it does. I think it's just a gorgeous color. Clip art. And then here is where my schedule finally starts. I have it in the middle, but see, I'm not using this one this month. I'm using my Franklin Covey compact size. So And then I have her. She's very, very pretty. I still go in and I still decorate and I still double write everything down that I have to do. I have the cloth and paper inserts in here now, but if you saw my video on inserts, I probably will not be using cloth and paper this year. I'm going to try some cheaper alternatives, see how they work, because these are getting very, very spendy. There's that. That's also from Clip Art. And then this is something I made on my Cricut. And see, I was thinking about going in and doing something like this, because I do have some paper that's this color, so to match it. And I've got August in here. It's another dashboard. Another vellum I made. Pretty much all the deco is in here, with the exception of a few I made. So no money spent that except for the materials. And this is like a weekly checklist. Notes. Another dashboard. And another dashboard. And another dashboard. Whenever you see the ones that has the trim like this, I didn't make it, because my hands are not remotely steady enough to make that work. Just so if you see a dashboard that's got the trim on it, it wasn't me. It was not me at all. For example, this one wasn't me. But isn't it pretty? I wish I could do that. I love the edging. And then I made that vellum and this vellum. Love these. This came with an order I had. It was a freebie. I'm like, that's so pretty. That is really pretty. And it really goes perfect with the dashboards I have in here. It really does. Here's one I made. See, no edging. More dailies. I made that one. And that one. And this one. I made it too. Oh, and I made that one. And now here, for the most part, it's just notes and lists and stuff like that. So, one of my cactuses. And also I have like projects I want to do. Just, like I said, list that I want to take care of. And then after this is my personal section. And that's where I have contacts and passwords and such like that. And it does have, see, I can still show you this because I don't have anything on it right now. Okay, so I've got this one and a few things, cards that I really like, a bunch of Joshua Tree stuff, and then this one. Isn't she pretty? I'm telling you, that is almost perfect. So I've got to rearrange some stuff and bring them forward. And then just a page lifter. And then some more cute little dillies there. And my favorite pen. And that's all. As far as customizations go on this one, I had it widened. And I had it, this one is actually done this size before. If you get one and you want a standard, which is basically a personal size, and you want it widened to the Franklin Covey compact size, that is 13 millimeters, so 13 mm. I did this one at 15 just to give it a little bit more reach so that I could put my personal wide in here, because I don't like a lot of overhanging planners, and I've got a ton that way that I actually made in B6 and personal size, and I don't like the way they feel in my hand as well as I do this size. Like I said, this is just perfect for personal wide, and unless you want a little more overhang than that, I just do not. I think this is perfect. So I can use my Franklin Covey compact size in it and it looked fine, as well as my personal wide, and it looked fine that way too. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the flip. If you have any questions, please comment and let me know, and I will try to answer them as best I can. but I'm just in love with that color. Just, they really knocked it out of the ballpark with this one. It is beautiful. All right, guys, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.